Everyone, it's Dr. Catherine Kelly, and I want to give you another practice of presence. I want to give you an acronym. I have acronyms for a lot of things because acronyms are very easy to remember, and acronyms are something that we can remind ourselves of over and over again as we are working through our healing process and also working through our evolutionary process. And the acronym I want to give you today is, again, it's about presence, but it's the acronym using the word breathe. So if you want to jot this down, so just write out the word breathe, and then I'm going to explain each one of these letters for you. That is going to help you kind of teach yourself how to be in presence at any given time. So for the B is about breathing into the experience. So when we are present, we have to kind of lean in. We have to breathe into an experience. We have to allow ourselves to kind of saturate. I use the word saturate ourselves with that experience or that moment. So the B is for breathing into the moment. The R is for releasing the need to control. So we want to control things. We don't want to stay present in many times because we think that that's going to get in the way of us controlling or us taking care of business. But really, it's that presence piece of us that allows us to have more control over a situation and less regret. So when we have more presence, we have far less regret. So by breathing into the moment and by releasing with the R, releasing the need to control, that gets us even deeper into that moment of presence. The E is for experiencing. So experience the moment, experience everything there is in that moment, whether it's an uncomfortable experience, whether it's a joyful experience, whether it's something that's even neutral, is experience the moment. And when I say experience, it's like put yourself into it, immerse yourself into the moment to experience whatever that is through that practice of presence. The A is for appreciating your awareness. So really, as we are becoming more and more conscious beings, more and more awareness beings, awareness-oriented beings, we have to appreciate our awareness. We have to basically, in our minds, tell ourselves, wow, I appreciate the fact that I'm able to step back and be present in this moment. So it's appreciating yourself and appreciating the fact that you can be present in that moment. The next one is very much related to that, the T. So the T for that is thanking yourself, showing gratitude. When we show gratitude to ourselves or the world around us, everything feels better. So thanking ourselves for being willing and able to step back and be in this moment to extract whatever it is that we're supposed to from that a moment, the experience of that moment. The H is basically to harness your truth. Now, when we are not present, that's when we go against our truth the most. So when I talk about soul health, I talk all the time about aligning yourself for radiant living. So aligning yourself with your inner self, with your truth, so that you can get to the next moment. You can rise to that occasion of discomfort and get past it. So you can assert yourself if you need to. But basically, that H part of that acronym in the word breathe is for harnessing your truth, making sure that you are really harnessing that sense of self, that sense of your soul within you. Because to me, the sense of the soul is the essence of who we are. So the H is about harnessing your truth, getting very deeply immersed in yourself within that moment as well. And then the E is for exhale. So as we exhale, we're starting that cycle of the next moment of presence over and over again. So, the B is for breathing into the moment, but the E at the very end of that word and that acronym is about exhaling, but knowing that, wow, my presence and my ability to stay grounded in my truth and in my awareness will take me to a higher level for that very next moment. So, in essence, this is your evolution happening with every breath you take, with every time you breathe in and stay very grounded and very present in yourself, you are evolving into the next moment. So, I'm going to review these fairly quickly so that you can kind of get that kind of into your mindset. So, the B is breathing in, the R is for releasing control, the E is for experiencing, so really experiencing that moment. The A is for appreciating yourself and the situation, so appreciating the moment that you're having. The T is for thanking yourself, showing gratitude for yourself to step out of discomfort long enough to observe it and see what you need to do with it, or to step out of really the fray, the static, and being able to appreciate that moment as well. The H is for harnessing yourself, harnessing your soul, harnessing that inner truth. And then the E is for exhaling and knowing, whew, as I breathe out, I'm going to be moving into that next moment of evolution. So, really, in essence, presence is a big part of our soul's evolution. It's a part of our healing. It's a part of our moving forward. And when we breathe in, when we use this acronym, when we stay very present with ourselves, we actually expand time. We basically expand our experience within every single moment so that it feels richer, it feels more full, we feel like we're getting more out of it. And that's why I say we saturate ourselves within that moment, because the more we can stay present, the more we enjoy life, the more that we can actually appreciate every breath instead of saying, wow, where did the time go? We are embracing, we're enriching ourselves. And that is the art of soul-based living, is to stay as present as we can through the good, the bad, and the ugly, the discomforting things, as much as the beautiful, wonderful things. And that is the art of soul-based living. So play with this acronym and use this as your practice of presence. And I would love to hear how this works for you and how this gives you some fodder for growth moving forward. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope this is helpful to you. And I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.